What's poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. It's round 7 of the Glasgow Regional. Both these two still XO. I think the last of the two XO players. Going to be seeing Royal Knights opening up with a cool boy. And then we got Mr. He back on the channel. Running it back on some demon time after bubbling in Amsterdam. Came to the UK. Fanboy and friends. He had to take someone down to get here. Double training. We're going to be picking up the Gallantmon off the second one. This one of the matchups that he was trying to avoid. Him and Jambo were like Todo and Yuji, just swapping places whenever. Jambo would take all of the Royal Knights players. Henny would take everything else. Unfortunately, no, the brothers had to face each other off last game. And now Henny does actually have to play the matchup he's been trying to dodge. Going to go out from the Gallantmon into the Growlmon. Still no Tocado to play off of it, though. So just going to be using it for the free Evo off the training. We can potentially Wargrowl here. The problem is he's spending a lot of resources to do it if he does it this way. We're going to go for the Gallantmon X to pass turn. Picks up the Wargrowl off the pickup, so ends up leaving one little bit of resource there. Has a feeling that he's not going to get super punished, but picking up the Ryukin certainly is one way of punishing. Looks like we're going to go for Purge, plays it down, doesn't get the on play, but does get the cool boy. Not sure I super like it as a pickup. I mean, it's going to get taken back, but we're going to take the Omnimon for a lot. Ends up hitting the Crimson Blaze, which is pretty clean, I guess. I mean, ultimately, not going to matter all that much. It was mostly he just needed the double clear. I'm going to pick up the Tocado this time, so anything that does get picked up is actually going to get to go for it. But I don't know if you just try and passively get resources. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Going to pick up the Growl X off the cool boy. And then thinking about passing is going to pass with the Tocado. Spends one more than open passing, but it just guarantees that he's not going to be playing from minimal memory. It means he's going to get to keep most of his resources next turn. Dynus going to get the pickup on the Lord Knight and the Purge. And then we're going to gain back 1. And then we're going to play the Royal Knights of the Purge for effective 3 cost now that all of the Yggdrasils have hatched. 6th then gain back 3, if those of you are wondering kind of like how he got the second reduction. Down comes Omekamon, now setting up the quote-unquote trap play. Training into Growlmon. Growlmon X now gives it the token for it. 3 cool boys sideways. And then we can make Wargrowl from this position. Wargrowl, is this going to pop the body? It looks like it's not going to. Second one absolutely is. And then we can make Gallant here. Yeah, training into it. We're going to full send it. So I think we are going to try and kill him this turn. Obviously, the Omekamon is now where it needs to be. We're going to swing, hit for 2 checks. Hit the last Guardian out of security. It's kind of unfortunate, but is what it is. The problem actually is in this position, he actually can't pass turn in a way that matters because he's going to float into an Omni X in theory. I think you still kind of have to do it. Yeah, I still think you kind of have to do it, which is a bit unfortunate. Because, like, realistically, he can drop a body that's going to clear this. That's what makes this matchup so weird. Is how difficult it is to kind of get around it. You can pop the Dynus. Yeah, trash talk out of security. Oh, he sequenced it in a way so that way he can try and avoid getting the clear on the body. Now gets the burn. It is an Omeka, and now we're going to get to suspend the Yggdrasil to play out the Omeka. Oh, the problem is it's bottom deck as well, so it gets through the protection. Alright, so it's... Is he protected? We're not in the blitz amount, so I'm kind of surprised that it didn't clear. Right, passes over 1. Okay, we find the GX, so we're going to be doing this joint again. the goal is to get massive. Obviously using the Last Guardian to stay alive with the Omnimon. Just checking to see how big he is. Can try and swing at him. Actually kind of surprised we didn't see the cool boy play out the Omechas, but I mean, I guess if he didn't actually have any Omechas in hand. Gonna see the Omnimon. We're gonna summon the goons. Now we're actually gonna get the clear. Just gonna pick up the War Growl out of it. And then we go to the top of security. The only problem is there's a lot of potential here. We're going to get to float into a guy, and then we are going to shrink it. We're now going to gain back our 2, and we are going to burn 1, swing 1, swing 1, swing 1, and swing at the last. So game 2.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support. The memberships, Twitch Prime, and all of that are great ways to do so, and just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video.
And whilst we are setting up for game number 2, I want to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. At the top, we got the Mega Justice Josh, an Ultimate Hero on YouTube with Tier 3 on Twitch. Then for our Ultimates, we got the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, 3 Strikeful Brad, and King of Knights. I do want to say a thank you to our newest members. We've got all at the Digi Egg tier, and we got Robney Bell, Infected Griffin, Brian Santa, Just Want to Learn, Camilla Flores Flinters, and Jack Does Not Exist, and Marcio new to the rookie tier as well. And it looks like we are going to be both shuffling back up, so we can say a thank you to our champions: Shinny Carey, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solo Ouroboros, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, The Marta FGC, Donkey, All Force Magnet, Kragan Security, and Kappa. Alright, game 2. Both of them on that mulligan. And presumably, we're going to be seeing Henny go first. Whiffs on the rookie though, whiffs on the cool boy, so that is unfortunate. As far behind as you could be right now. Passing over 5 is still a lot, so both of them on kind of like a weird hand. But like Henny in a much worse position from here. This is like, he did mulligan, so just has to open pass, which feels really, really bad. Swinging that first check, hits a rookie, and then slams the Oryuken. Kind of surprised he didn't do it the other way. Oh, and just the open pass. So yeah, both of them kind of just playing tennis with this memory gauge. Gonna choke to 1, hoping he can't get punished. A Jesmon obviously would clear the body. A lot of things could clear the body, honestly, from this position, which is kind of unfortunate. I see the Medieval Gallant in hand, which is certainly one way to lock out the game, pretty much. It obviously costs a bajillion. Yeah, suspend both. Finally see a rookie. Better late than never. Training, gonna pick up the government mandated War Growl, gonna put the Grammon in the back and then War Growl in the back. Do have to start playing. At the end of the day, this is a list that can flashbang your whole security. One good thing is the Omecha's not here yet, but gonna swing in Alliance, 2 checks, hits the Jesmon, does beat over it though thanks to it. And we're gonna put the cool boy down. This is a really, really, you know, rough position to be in if you're Henny. Obviously getting the Protoform helps, and you do have to kind of play. Protoform, 0 cost into the Growl X. Now I mean to bounce spot deck protection is going to float into the Omecha thanks to the cool boy. So we do get a brand new blocker here to replace the one that was lost. Although, let's be real, his ass is not sticking around. I think we're just double checking swings. Swings in and floats and redoes it, which is really unfortunate. So one of the things that I think Henny said when he was talking to me is he used the War Growl he used it on the War Growl when he should have used it on the Gallantmon X because it would have floated, which would have been really important. But yeah, this is a really strange position to be in. Has to drop the Gallantmon, then drops the Crimson Blaze. Clears both. Still has, of course, the Medieval, and Medieval is going to clear the Gallantmon. That's the thing that would have mattered a lot, is if he'd managed to go Okay, I mean, Gallantmon's just going to clear it by himself. If he'd gone for the proto form into that, he actually gets the bodies needed. We're going to alliance him for the 2 checks, just keeping it simple. And you do have to shoot the medieval in some situation here. We're going to crack the boost, find a solar. Probably have to put solar in the back, and then yeah, it is going to put the training down. So has to see a swing in here, and it is going to be the Omnimon to take the game. So unfortunate hand in game 2 is just what it is. Kind of got to make use of what you got. Royal Knight's going to be taking it and staying XO. We've got one last round of Swifts before we're going into day 2. And of course, we've got regular games back from locals back at it. So if you like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We're trying to get a little bit more of the likes engagement. Let us know what sorts of decks you're hoping make it to day 2. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.